Hello guys, welcome to my channel Genetic Coding. In today's video we will discuss the concept of column and row, and also we will discuss why we use these type of widgets. Before discussing the concept further related to the column and row, first of all we will paint a text on the screen view like this. In column I will present a text like text 1. Now you can see here we have one text one is represented on the screen. What now I want to represent another text either below to it or right to it. For placing multiple children in a single widget, then we use a widget which handle multiple children. At this scenario, column and row comes in the role. In this scenario, we want to put another text 2 below to text 1. So we will use a column here. Column is used to arrange its children in the vertical form. So here just place column. Now because this widget is arranged multiple children, so it give us argument which is called children. Here we place our any type of child which can be any type of visits. In this scenario we use text here, so this is text 1 and another one is text 2 like this. Now it is arranging its children in the vertical form like this. Row and column has its axis, like column has its main axis at the vertical form and its cross axis along the horizontal side. Like I will represent according to image. So this is image like that. If I talk about column, then column arrange its children like this direction, like in vertical direction. So for column, its main axis is vertical side and horizontal is its cross axis. I'm repeating myself again. For column, its main axis is vertical side and horizontal side is its cross axis. On the other side, row has vertical its cross axis and horizontal side has its main axis, because row arranges its children at the horizontal way. So for row its main axis is horizontal direction and cross axis is along the vertical direction. Main axis is always the direction in which visit is arrange its children. So column arranges its children at the vertical form. So vertical direction is main axis. Row arranges its children at the horizontal direction. So horizontal direction is its main axis. That's why column has cross axis at the horizontal side and row has cross axis at the vertical side. I hope you understand very well. Now I want to work on the main axis alignment. Main axis alignment, here I want to say I am working on this side for column. Okay, like this. Here we have given a parameter main axis alignment dot. Here if I talk about center, this widget, I mean this property arranges all the children inside the column along the main axis center like this. It arranges its children at the center along its main axis. So column has main axis along its vertical direction. If I apply dot start, it arranges its children at the starting of position. along with main axis. Like this, if I apply end, then it's arrange its children at the end. If I around space between, it gives space between the children, what it is not apply the space at the starting of visit and at the end of visit. Like this, you can see text 1 at the starting there is no space, at the end text 3 there is no space. What it gives us a space between its children, so it is represented space between. Like this, space around, it gives us equal space at the end and at the start of children, and also divide equal space between the children also. Here starting space and ending space are equal, what the space between its children is not equal to the status provided at the start and at the end. When we want to apply the space equal at the starting, at the end and between its children, then we apply a property space evenly, like this. Now its children arranges in the equal amount of space in this column. Now this is the kind when we apply main axis alignment. Now I will give a container and apply the width. Now we will get the width of screen. For width of screen we initialize our size parameter here. So we give the size parameter value here using media query not of context, and we will get the size property give us height and width of connected device. I mean, by using size we can get the width of this screen and also can get the height of this screen. So here I will give size dot width here. Now when I give width to this container, our text widget arranges at the horizontal direction. Why? Because by default cross axis alignment is set to center. Now cross axis alignment this direction for column. Now cross axis alignment dot start mean at the starting of this position, like this. When I set cross axis alignment, the text is set at the starting of cross axis alignment. If I want to at the end, then it is like that. Rapid container decoration, box decoration, colors dot green. I'm applying container so that I can explain you in detail way. These are now some kind this situation is occur in our development phase when we want to apply dimensions so that these children take the space as required by its content, and the first visit will take all the remaining space in the column. For this purpose, the child on which we want to occupy all the space remaining in the screen, we will wrap it with expanded visit. Expanded visit is responsible when we wrap to any other visit. It tells the wrapped visit that you have to be occupy all the space which is available in the screen, like this. Here it is. You can see our text 2 and text 3 are at the bottom. They occupying the space as needed by its content, and remaining space is covered by text 1. This is how you can arrange space to particular children. What? Now I want to arrange, like I want to give some space to this and some space to this and some space to this, like a measurement. So how you can achieve that? So we can apply expanded to each one visit of column. I will achieve like this, wrap with widget expanded. Now every child is occupy equal space like this. Now the space available in the column has occupied equally by its children. There is no space between the children. So it should be considered that when we use expanded, then the main axis alignment, space evenly, space between or space around, none of them is effective on the column when we use expanded around its children. Okay, but the cross axis always effective like this. If I talk here center like this, it is at the center. If I talk about here stretch means it take the space at the cross axis alignment. When we apply stretch property, it tells the children to occupy all the space in the cross axis direction. For this column it is horizontal. We can get flex like 3, flex 4, flex 1. What is it? I'm changing the color so that we can differentiate it. Here you can see here I have divided all the space in the column into 8 equal sections, 8 equal units. Like in the column I have divided 8 equal units, and in the 8 units I have given 3 units to the text 1 and 4 unit for the text 2 and remaining 1 unit for the text 3. So this is the way why using that you can give a measurement space for your children so that it can be flexible around your screen. This is how you can work with your children in column. So in column, its main axis is vertical and cross axis is horizontal. Now here I will apply a row. In row and 6, this is in row, every child is arranged in the horizontal direction like this. Now I want spacing between these. Okay, I am forget to tell you of one property which is spacing. Like I want to apply space between these children. How you can apply? It is called spacing like this. In column, when I apply spacing, you can see here we have applied some kind of space between the children in the column direction. Now in row, when we apply spacing, it is also apply space between the children like this: text 3, text 4, text 5 and text 6. Now for the row, its main axis along the horizontal and its cross axis along the vertical. For main axis alignment, when I apply main axis alignment space evenly, it means when I apply this, it arranges its children with applying equal space at the start and at the end, and also equal space between its children, like this. I'm applying here container, like this. If I apply space around, then you can observe the starter and distance is equal what, less than the distance which is applied between the children. So here it is. And also you can apply the start property. Using start, all the children are at the left position around the main axis. If I talk about at the end, then all the children will be at the end. Now if we talk about center, the children will be at the center. Now if I talk about cross axis alignment, cross axis alignment means it is row and this is our cross axis alignment. By default our children is at the center along with cross axis alignment here. So cross axis alignment, when I click on start, it will arrange at the top like this. This is our cross axis alignment for the row, and it will arrange our children at the end like this. This is our row. We have one more property which is called main axis size. For column, its main axis is vertical. When we apply main axis dot size dot minimum, it applies minimum distance, like the children has required distance. When we apply this property to the column, then column get only the space which is required by its children. What for this, we have to be remove the expanded widget from here. Like if I remove it this from here, remove this like this, you can hear. I will remove this widget from here also. Now I have removed the expanded, so now expanded is out of the tree and children has no order to occupy all the space in the column. But we have apply minimum, like we have tell the column that you have to occupy the space which is required your children's content, like this. It takes minimum distance here. Now I will apply height here. In our row, yes it is, and we apply here center. Now this, we can apply expanded here also. When we apply expanded here, like this, then text 3 take the all the remaining space by itself, and text 4, text 5 and text 6 take the space which is required by its content. Now if I fix here stretched, what will happen? It will take space at the cross axis. For row it is vertical, so here it is. Now our text take the all the space at the cross axis alignment. Here it is. Here how our main axis alignment and cross axis alignment is worked for the row and column. I hope you got the knowledge about the row and column. If you got any knowledge from this video, please like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.